back, everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
So today we have another small batch all-grain SMaSH beer. This is Mosaic. This is the one I made. Roar 2-row and Mosaic. Hops, same profile that we've used, or same grain bill. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. We've done like 6 or 7 of them now.
Yeah.
So we're getting pretty used to it. Beersmith called for this. Now this is a 1.25 gallon batch going into the fermenter. Start out with 2 gallons of water, but pre-boil was supposed to be 1040. Mine was 1032.
Okay, so a little lower.
Or 8 bricks. Post gravity was 1058. Mine was 1067. Again,
the boil off.
I get 4 of those and I dump the rest.
Yeah.
So it's the same every time.
Yeah. No, I think you're, and you probably got it set up for your other equipment too, right?
No, I actually did a new one and just put a 3-gallon pot because I think that's what mine is. So, but again, I wish that Beersmith, Mr. Beer fermenter would have line markings, because I know we've talked about it in the past. I take a picture with my phone. Once I get everything in there, I see what it is. I go back to the other picture. It's close.
Yeah.
So, and again, I've got 4 bottles, 4 25-ounce bottles each time, and I dump the rest. So if anything, there's more in there, so that means I have more volume, and I'm still driving up the ABV. So on this one, it went down to 1030, which that's a refractometer reading, so you have to put in the calculator online. So this is a 7.67% beer. Beersmith wanted 6.25, which our normal Roar 2-row beers are. By Beersmith using the alpha acids on the package, which is 10.9%, 53 IBUs.
Okay. So roughly.
This was bottled on 3/31.
So it's almost a month old.
Yep, almost a month old. And we still had a hiss, and I reused a cap.
Oh, nice.
So that's good. Almost looks like it's overcarbed.
Yeah.
Which it can't, well, I guess it could be from one beer to another, but it would be weird if it was, because it's to the Mr. Beer kit. I'll put a link to the video. It comes with carbonation tablets, and it says for big bottles like this, use 2.
Which, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because you would use 1 tablet for a 12 ounce, and this is 25, so really it's a little less carb than, say, you think it would be. But the head's staying.
Yeah, what the heck?
I guess I just need a little more time, that's all.
So it is white, pretty much white. Small, medium bubbles, about a finger of head. Mine looks like a New England IPA. I've got chunks and stuff floating in it, though.
So do I.
I mean, mine, I don't know if they'll be able to see.
No. Yours is a little more chunky, but mine's
very chunky. I didn't put on. Usually what I was doing is I was putting last on the last bottle, just because of the trube and everything in the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say New England style, maybe a little dirtier New England style than what we're used to. Uh-oh. Dog's coming down. Smell.
Smells good.
I get a little juicy fruit. I almost want to... The first thing that popped into my head is, like, hop dankness. A little hop dankness.
And I could be wrong, but it seems a little lighter than last time.
What, than the last one we just drank?
No. The first time, didn't we do a Citra? Oh, no, this is Mosaic.
Yeah, Mosaic.
No, you're right. It's not as strong as like a Citra. It still smells good though.
Yeah, it's very faint though. It's nothing blow you in your face, but again, we're using 1 ounce and a gallon and a quarter. Okay, taste.
Wow. It's got a lot more flavor than what you smell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like...
That's like, it's like, I was going to taste it. I'm like, okay, there's going to be some hop, juicy fruitish kind of flavors in there. It's got a lot of good flavor for me.
Yeah, juicy fruit, like orange peel bitterness, little bitterness in the back.
Wow, that's good.
How is it this color, though?
I don't know. That's good.
Like, how is this possible? I mean, I think the Amarillo was the first one, and that was like a dark, tannish color, like I would think a bready, biscuity New England IPA would look like, and we just got done with another one that pretty much used the same grain, and this one's like, hazy. Okay, I'm New England style now.
I wonder too if you were to make this in a bigger batch and then keg it, if it would clear up a little more. You know what I mean? Because like that first pour, usually all that stuff that's sitting in the bottom of this bottle gets flushed through. But still, you'd think it'd be a little more clear than what it's at.
It's different than what I was thinking it was going to be, in a good way. I mean, it's almost to that New England. It's like somebody made their first New England and didn't want to use 15 ounces of hops. So it's cut back. I'm really not getting that toasted bread from like the raw 2-row like we did in a couple of the earlier ones.
No, this is very more hop forward beer. It's interesting because we know that Founders makes one, the Mosaic Pale Ale or whatever.
Promise Mosaic. Yep.
And I mean, it's good.
It's a SMaSH beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like this one better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around, are the hops doing it? Because in the Amarillo and my Citra, it wasn't New England style. So we took the same amount of grains from the same bag, and the only change is the hops. Same amount.
Different alpha.
Yeah, different alpha, but we're still putting the same amount. Like, how can this turn out this color?
With that, I know. It is kind of interesting, and that's why I'm wondering, like, if you were to keg it, if it would clear slightly, but I don't know. And like you said, this has been aging for a month. That's not going to change the color. What I'm wondering, though, is, like, with the amount of carbonation, and you can see it's holding well. How come I'm not getting more in the nose of hops?
Yeah.
It's all in the flavor. Like, it's all in taste.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so low. That head's not going anywhere.
You would put this in front of me, I'd be like, okay, it's a pale ale from smell.
Yeah.
And then you taste it, you're like, no, it's an IPA. Like, it's very interesting. Very tricky beer.
Like, even the aftertaste is more of like a citrus bitterness that I'm picking up, but yeah, I can't wrap my head around it right now. Like, because I don't believe if you made a 5-gallon batch, then split that into 5 1-gallon batches, would the hops, if we used Mosaic, Amarillo, Citra, would the hops change the color of the beer?
No, I don't think they would.
But then why is this color when it's the same amount of hops or same amount of grain out of the same pack? I mean, it's not even a different pack. I bought a 10-pound bag.
Sure, yeah. I don't know, man. That's on you. You brewed it, not me. Yeah. I have no idea what you did.
And yeah, I weigh out my water. Because I was going to say, but it wasn't in that one, because I do put half a teaspoon of gypsum because of my soft water.
Sure.
But I put that into every single thing. So, because I was going to say, well, maybe if I dump the rest in there, but this isn't a beer.
Yeah. No, it's good, though. I would brew this.
Yeah. We just can't drink it all, because we're about to do his, then we'll do a comparison.
Well, I stopped at the plain old line. So.
But yeah, if you guys know, let us know if you've done anything like this, because obviously this is our first time really, making this many SMaSH beers.
Yeah.
And so far, to me, it seems like the hops play a role in the color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right now it seems that way.
Yeah, because your Maris Otter Citra was an orangish hazy color.
Yeah.
Now we'll see what yours is, because that'll be the second Maris Otter one. But
and just to preference that too, like every SMaSH beer I've ever done has usually been with Maris Otter.
Right.
And it has been that orangish kind of hazy, and I always assumed it was just that's
what you
get
the
from
grain.
The grain so.
Yeah. Yeah, because you would think the level bond of the grain would come into play.
Mm-hmm.
So that would determine your color, but I can put pictures up of each one, and that's not the case so far.
It'd be interesting.
Cool. So let us know what you think about this. Is there any hops that you want us to use? We do have a ton coming up. I've got Lemon Drop, Huel Melon.
Never heard of it.
Yep. Calypso.
I've heard of that
one. And a whole bunch more. Again, you'll see the other one, but I had to spend the money to get free shipping, so that's what I did. 2 ounces of every hop they have.
Nice.
So yeah, if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
Happy brewing.
See you next time.